At the end of the program, there was a focus on listening. For the students, well, actually for anybody here, what are some of the signs if listening becomes too much for the individual? What's the cutoff where you're not a clinician, you're not, a psychologist, you're a friend? How do you know when listening is too much and becoming too intrusive into your own life?
I think that's a great question. I think what we always tell people is if it starts to feel overwhelming and feel like it's becoming too much a part of your own life and you are searching for answers and you don't know where to locate those answers, then I think that's when you need to be honest with your friend or family member and say, this is becoming bigger than the two of us. And I think I need to get support for myself around how to support you. And I know that we, as well as SARSM, always encourage friends and family members to call the hotline. I've fielded those calls several times. And it just gets to a point where some friends and family members are feeling like, I feel as though I've said everything I can say. I don't know what is left to say. And I always encourage people to just keep saying what they've been saying, because it's very hard for somebody in that situation who's wrapped up in that abusive relationship or reliving that sexual assault again and again and again, to feel like there's any way out. And so to have that consistent, supportive, empathetic voice reiterating the same positive and affirming things will eventually make a difference. And there will be those times when you approach your friend and share a concern or a question about their relationship and they are not ready to talk about it. They are not ready to listen to what you have to say, and that's okay. And you just have to let them have their own space and let them have their own time and remain non-judgmental and just let them know that you will always be there to listen to them. But be honest, because if it does become too much for you to handle, then you're not doing them any benefit by trying to continue to support them. Add anything else?
You ever been, you have things on your mind, can't get them off, they're there, you lie down at night, it's there, you wake up in the morning, it's there. And when you get to that place where you can't let it go, then it's time to check in with somebody else. It's time to come and consult. Or if you're not comfortable, and sort of walking in and you're afraid that you will somehow be noticed, etc., you can always call me. And that's the beauty of all of this, is that there are always resources for you and for the individual when